pre-release unboxing and tips video. Hope you enjoy. So, as we said before, we're the two-thirds of the three fat nerds, I should say. I'm Rich.
I'm Diesel.
And we are here to discuss the Magic the Gathering Core Set 2020 pre-release. Now, a lot of you are going to see this video because we're going to have it out before you will actually go to your home stores and play in the Magic the Gathering pre-release for Core Set 2020. What we're going to do here is basically we're going to unbox this, but we're also going to give you some tips, which we're going to go over, kind of prime you for here in a second. First of all, I would like to thank Dragon Master Games, our local store who sponsors us, 1235 Upper Front Street in Binghamton, New York. If you live in or around the 607, come on down to our store as we will be doing a 9 p.m. That's right, a 9 p.m. Friday pre-release. And if you come and sign up for that pre-release and play in it, you have a chance to win a free box of Magic the Gathering Core Set 2020. That's awesome. You don't even have to win a game. Just have to purchase and come and play with us. It's a great store to play in. Derek, what can these fans expect from our show here that we're doing?
Well, we're going to unbox this. We're going to give you some tips on how to do a pre-release sealed event and give you a quick walkthrough of what to expect while you're at a pre-release. They're a lot of fun. It's a very casual, relaxed format. So come have fun.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that we want to get across. No matter where you play, always have fun when you're playing Magic the Gathering, and hopefully you guys have a great home store. If you're new to the game, there's going to be some pointers possibly that'll help you out quite a bit. If you're a pro of the game, maybe you just want to see the cards that we're going to unbox here. But either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. But I know you're not here to see me and him just talk about it. You want to see the cards. So give us 1 second. We'll be right back with those cards.
Alright, we're about to open the Core Set 2020 pre-release pack. Inside you're going to find 6 packs, a spin down die, and a random foil promo card that's stamped with the date of the pre-release weekend. So Rich is opening it up now. There you go, you got a nice little case which you can use to hold your deck in during the pre-release event or store cards in. That's what I usually wind up doing. And here we go, you got your spin down and pull out the arena card so they can't steal the thing. Oh yeah, hide that. Alright, and here we go. Here's our promo. Scheming Symmetry. Don't take it out, just leave it in there.
Okay.
Because that's unplayable. Sorry, people. Scheming Symmetry. See the stamp on the card, barely coming in. But it's a rare, it's our promo card. Choose 2 target players. In a heads-up game, that's you and your opponent. Each of you search your library for a card, then shuffles their library and puts that card on top. Unplayable. Throw it off to the side. You're not playing that card. Alright, so now we got our 6 booster packs and a divider. Alright, set that to the side. First pack. We got Sorin on the front.
Sorry, I'm on the front part, so if you guys are thinking it's weird, it is weird because I'm over here, so sorry about that.
Yeah, we're new to this unboxing game, and we're going to learn. Alright, so here we go. We have Moorland Inquisitor.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be stacking them in colors first. So we're going to be doing all the colors, so white's going to be here, and you're going to notice I go in order. So here's the next one, Feral Abomination.
Ooh, Blood Burglar.
Blood Burglar, a little vampire action. We've got Reckless Airstrike. We've got the Octo Prophet. That's interesting. We got the Gorging Vulture. Ooh, that sounds gorging. We have, we're still in our commons. We have the Brightwood Tracker. Sorry about that. Now we're getting towards our last commons. We have the Goblin
Bird Grabber.
Bird Grabber. It's probably easier for you to read them.
Yep. Winged Words. Gauntlets of Light.
So this is the first uncommon card.
Air Elemental. You might remember that from Alpha.
Yeah.
Chandra's Spitfire.
And that means the big reveal. How about Bag of Holding?
Oh, are we holding? No, we're not.
This is actually a pretty decent card. It's real janky.
And then every pack comes with a basic land or.
And we got a brought back double rare, and we also got a foil brought back. This is a big card in the set. This is one that a lot of people are looking to use. It returns 2 cards from your graveyard.
They were put there from the battlefield that turn. Then you return them to the battlefield tapped.
And of course, the new tokens are pretty sweet.
The new tokens, full art tokens. So,
pack number 2. Once again, sorry it looks weird backwards. I'm actually on a table doing this backwards. Now cards are sticking in my hand.
So I've watched enough of these unboxing videos ahead of time to learn what we're supposed to do. Skadoosh. Or, how about Rich's hairy arms? Because apparently that's what you do. Or make misogynistic comments, because that's what you do in unboxing videos.
I'll comment down.
I hate these fun unboxing videos. Dave Blake Chaplin. Heart Piercer Bow. That's a reprint from Cons Block. Sorcerer of the Fang. Soul Mender. Scorch Spitter. Frostlinks. This is a pretty good card in sealed. Natural End. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Gain 3 life. Dagger Sail Aeronaut. A goblin that flies. Bone to Ash. Counterspell that draws you a card. Griffin Sentinel. Tombbound Lich. Ooh. Vengeful Warchief. Iron Root Warlord. And our rare. I'll give it to the camera first.
I'm doing it the reveal way. Our rare is
Voracious Hydra.
It's pretty
X,
cool.
green, trample. Voracious Hydra enters the battlefield with X 1/1 counters on it. When it enters the battlefield, choose one. Double the number of 1/1 counters on it, or it fights target creature you don't control. And our land.
Evolving Wilds is a land, so
Yep.
that's cool in the land slot.
So in the land slot, you can have the gain life lands that come into play
Look at that
tapped,
zombie.
or Evolving Wilds, or basic land. And those full art tokens are pretty nice. Pack 3. We're almost halfway there, folks. Alright. Feral Invocation. Flash. Enchant creature gets +2/+2. Not bad. Soul Savage. Raise the Alarm. Anticipate. Prismite. Growth Cycle. Chandra's Embercat. Ooh, pretty kitty. Sage's Row Denizen. Ripscale Predator. And our commons. Devout Decree. Woodland Champion. Rapacious Dragon. And Mystic Forge. 4-mana artifact. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast the top card of your library if it's an artifact card. Or a colorless 9-land card. Tap, pay 1 life, exile the top card of your library.
And look at that foil land.
Foil land and another zombie token. Alright, we're halfway there, folks. This is my sealed pull. I have no idea what I'd be doing yet. We're kind of all over the place.
Still wide open.
Alright, we got Unholy Indenture. Inspiring Captain. Bone Splinters. Audacious Thief. Fortress Crab. Centaur Courser. Fire Elemental. Ooh, a card I'm actually excited to play with. Cloudkin Seer. A 2/1 flyer for 3 mana. Then when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Wolfkin Bond. Infuriate. Target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. And our uncommons. Noxious Grasp. Rule of Law, which has been downshifted from rare to uncommon. And Warden of Evocile. And another copy of Brought Back.
Wow, looks like we're going to go in that direction.
I highly doubt it.
Oh, look at that. And we also got a Blossoming Sands as the land in this one. And of course, we have a Soldier token.
Like I said earlier, some of your lands can be those tap, gain a life lands. Or comes into play tapped and you gain a life. And they tap for one of the 2 different colors. Alright, on to the 5th pack. We have Steadfast Sentry, Maniacal Rage, Sanitarium Skeleton, Angelic Gift, Silverback Shaman, which is another card I'm actually really excited to play with. It's a 5/4 Trampler for 5 mana, and when it dies, you draw a card. It's a pretty solid card for limited. Reduced to Ashes, Fairy Miscreant, Agonizing Siphon, Vial of Dragonfire, Mammoth Spider, and onto our uncommons, Vampire of the Dire Moon, Howling Giant, Dragon Mage, also downshift from rare. And for our, 3rd rare artifact for this pool, Icon of Ancestry. When it enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. It costs 3 mana. Creatures of the chosen type get +1/+1. 3 and tap, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card of the chosen type from among them and put it into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So good for tribal-themed decks. And a plains.
And our last pack.
And we're on to our last pack, folks.
Woo! Oh, I can't open this last pack.
Some technical difficulties here opening up the packs. Alright, on to the last pack. Alright, we got another copy of Feral Invocation. Another Unholy Indenture. Another Steadfast Sentry. Ooh, one of Rich's favorite cards, Act of Treason. Fire Elemental. Bone to Ash. Gorging Vulture. Scorch Spitter. Blightwood Tracker. Dagger Sail Aeronaut. And onto our uncommons. Season of Growth. Blood-Soaked Altar. Veil of Summer. And our rare, Flood of Tears. 4 mana, 4 colorless, 2 blue. Sorcery. Return all non-land permanents to their owner's hands. If you return 4 or more non-token permanents you control this way, you may put a permanent card from your hand onto the battlefield. So return everything to owner's hands except for lands, and chances are you're going to put something into play.
All right, now we've unpacked them. So now, what are we going to do? Give me one. So what are we going to do, Diesel?
All right, now we're going to separate these colors by what's playable and unplayable. I think we should take a pause, and when we come back, we'll have them separate. Alright, we got them separated into piles that are playable and unplayable in each color. Based on what I see here, we're going to go black-green, but we're going to splash white for 1 card. This is really powerful card that costs 1 white and it's converted mana cost of 3. And I think it's powerful enough that it's worth a splash with the Blossoming Sands and Evolving Wilds that we have in our pool. So we're going to take away all the other white, all the red, and all the blue. There are some cards I set aside that are sideboard-only cards or just build-around cards, but we're not going to really get into that. It's a little too advanced for right now. But here we go with our base. So, black sideboard card, Noxious Grass. There's a whole cycle for each color. Destroy target creature or planeswalker that's green or white. You gain 1 life. Keep an eye on these cards. They're uncommons. And remember to sideboard them in when they're irrelevant. But you're not going to main deck them. So you're going to put them off to the side. So there's that uncommon we were talking about, 3-drop spot. Really good. And I think we can work around the white mana symbol with the fixing we got. So Feral Abomination, 6-drop, maybe. Pretty strong 2-drop. There's 3-drop. Decent. This is how I do. I separate by converted mana cost and if there's creature or spell. So I'm going to set it up really quickly here. Boop. Boop. And then we'll make cuts because I have no idea how many cards it's going to wind up being. Put that right there. Maybe not that one. Alright, quick count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23, 24, 25, 26. Alright, we got 3 cuts we need to make. So,
and why do you want to make 3 cuts?
Well, you want to have your deck be 40 cards, That's the minimum that you need to have, but it's optimum to have 40. And you want usually a 23 spell, creature and spell, and 17 land split. So we're getting rid of some of the weaker spells just because. They're not that great. We have enough removal, and we're going to kind of build around this card, if you want to hold that up. Blood-Soaked Altar, 4 colorless, double black, tap, pay 2 life, discard a card, and sack a creature, put a 5/5 flying demon token into play. It's pretty powerful. You can only do that as a sorcery, but we're going to kind of build around with this. Oops. Because of that, we're actually probably going to play this Bag of Holding to get back all those cards that we discarded. So we're up another card. Got a 1/1 that has Death Touch and Lifelink. It seems pretty solid. Blood Burglar, it's a 2/2 that has Lifelink as long as it's your turn. We're not playing that because we don't have any tokens besides the thing that generates them. Sorcerer of the Fang, it's a 2-mana 1/3 that has a 5 and a black tap, deals 2 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. It's a good mana sink for the late game. 3 drops, we're going to play that cool uncommon. Gorging Vulture, when it enters the battlefield, put the top 4 cards of your library into your graveyard, and you gain 1 life for each creature card put into your graveyard this turn. Seems pretty solid, and it's good cost for a flyer. So we got 2 of those. And Audacious Thief, 3 mana for a 2/2. Whenever it attacks, you draw a card and lose 1 life. In our 4-drop spot, we got Blightland Tracker. It's 2/4 for 4 mana, 5 and a green. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in under order. Good thing to do with your mana late game. Voracious Hydra, we talked about earlier. Vengeful War Chief, whenever you lose life for the first time each turn, put a 1/1 counter on him. He can get pretty big out of nowhere. And Silverback Shaman, 5/4 for 5 mana with trample, and when it dies, draw a card. And Mammoth Spider. Now, Howling Giant, it's a 7 mana spell, but it gets you 9 power on the battlefield. Might be a little too hard to pull off. So that leaves us 4, 6, 10, 13, 14, 15, 13 creatures. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Alright, we are playing that 7-drop. That's 23 cards, and now we just got to figure out the mana base. And a quick way to do that is to separate them into piles of its color. Boom, boom. And then you're going to count the pips on the cards for their colors. So you're going to have for green 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So divide that by 2, 6 fours to start. Black we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14, so 7 swamps right off the bat. And one white symbol. So with the Evolving Wilds and the Blossoming Sands, we put 1 plains in the deck so we can fetch it with the Evolving Wilds. So you'll have 2 sources of white in your deck. So you have 3 right there, 14 left, probably 7 swamps and 7 forests, and there's my deck. That's what I would play.
There you go. Sounds good, Diesel. Sounds very good. So if you're at your local game shop and you have a deck like that, there you go. That would be the way to go. Once again, we will be at Dragon Master Games, 1235 Upper Front Street in Binghamton, New York, playing. And this won't be our deck to play because obviously somebody might think we were cheating, even though you guys got to see the video evidence that we weren't. But most importantly thing you do, even if you're a casual player, even if it's your first time, is to have a lot of fun. One of my first times playing was a pre-release, so I always preach, have a great time.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. It's pretty casual. You get to meet a lot of fun people and play some Magic. And if you like playing Magic, what more can you ask for?
Nerds, I hope you liked that unboxing. Also, I hope there were some pointers in there that maybe you can take advantage of, because that would really mean a lot to us. Once again, we have to thank our sponsors here at Dragon Master Games, 1235 Upper Front Street in Binghamton, New York. It's the premier Magic the Gathering shop in the 607, in our opinion at least. Hey, why not? Also, once again, we would like to remind you, if you are in the 607 and you're looking for a place to play, or you want to try Magic the Gathering for the first time, why not join us for the Friday night pre-release here at 9 p.m., first night of the pre-release, if you see this early. And guess what? Just for showing up and purchasing your pre-release box that we just, like the same exact one that we just opened, well, maybe not the same exact one, but you know what I mean, similar to that one. Just for doing that, you are entered in to win a raffle for possibly winning an entire box of Magic the Gathering Core Set 2020. That's a pretty cool, sweet deal, just for showing up, isn't it, Diesel?
That's an awesome deal.
So, also we will be doing Saturday and Sunday pre-releases. Check the Facebook page for Dragon Master Games. Just search Dragon Master Games on Facebook, like that page. Check out the scheduling, because I do believe it's noon and 5 p.m. both on Saturday and Sunday. But check in case something changes, because you know, in the Magic world, things never run on time. So, Derek, how can the fans out there find the Three Fat Nerds on social media?
It's simple. You just go to your computer. You type in Three Fat Nerds Podcast on Facebook. You're going to find our Facebook. You're going to like our Facebook. You're going to rate, comment, rate, review, share our page. Join us in our conversations on Three Fat Nerds.
That's right. And also, you can find us on Twitter and Instagram too, right?
Three Fat Nerds Pod on Instagram and Twitter.
And use the hashtag 3FN when talking about the flagship show. Also, if you want to listen to our podcast, that's simple too. Type 3 Fat Nerds in any podcast provider anywhere, and bam, there we are. We are 2 shows on one channel because we do the flagship 3 Fat Nerds podcast, which is everything about nerd, movies, comic books, games, all of that stuff. And then we also do the 3FN Wrestling Show, which is all about pro wrestling. So if you're a pro wrestling fan, check that out as well. But you can find that all anywhere you get podcasts, or you can visit our website, 8122productions.com, and find everything we have there, which is 3 Fat Nerds, 3 Fat Nerds Wrestling, and also Horror Zone 607. So it's always a good checkout. And you can stream and download all of our shows from 8122productions.com as well. Well, I think that's about enough of that. But if you enjoyed this video, hey, how about you hit that subscribe button and that thumbs up button, because we could really use your help in helping us spread the word of nerd. So, for myself, Rich,
and Derek,
we are 2/3 of the 3 Fat Nerds, and we have only one thing left to say, and that is, later, nerds!
Later, nerds!